Hi, everybody. Once again, welcome back to the Joe Citizen Show. Once again, we're going to suspend with the introduction music. This is Roger Homefield. In response to the invitation by the FBI, if you see something, say something, to call 1-800-CALL-FBI. Well, I just did that. I waited about 55 minutes. And when I finally did get through, the only good thing I can say is that the gentleman was polite on the other end. When I asked if there was permission for me to record the call, he told me no, I wasn't. And okay, fine. So I will not play you any of the call. What I will tell you now is what I told them. And I was calling with only the best of interest for America, and that there was no disrespect intended for them or any of the fine agents of the FBI, which is an organization that I grew up to love and respect for my entire life. However, the media and frankly, the FBI is still misleading and or lying to the public when they're talking about, quote, lone wolves and, quote, copycats. This is not about the individuals or even groups like Al-Qaeda and ISIS who commit these acts. It's about the ideology they are following. And everyone is either too ignorant or too cowardly to speak the truth. Now, many experts, such as former OSI Special Agent David Gobbets and Steve Emerson, have been dismissed and ignored. Every aspect of our country and of our government agencies, including the FBI, have been infiltrated by Sharia-compliant Muslims, some of which may be their superiors. So when I hear there are no other accomplices, when there are tens of millions of accomplices in the world of jihad, it sadly tells me the FBI is either ignorant, infiltrated, or will not tell the people the truth. After all, the words Islamic terror have been stricken from our law enforcement manuals. I told the gentleman that I'm sure he joined the FBI because he loved this country. I said, now is your opportunity to help this country. But I got to tell you, folks, this is really Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. It was just like calling in Walmart or CVS and the music going round and round, the same two bits of music driving you insane. Not very encouraging at all, to say the least. So 55 minutes to get through. He read back some of what I said, but it wasn't exactly right. So if they recorded the call, I'd appreciate it if they just actually used the recording. But frankly, they don't get it. And I'm sure he was a very fine young man I was speaking to, but I'm sure it did absolutely no good whatsoever. So this see something, say something, it's exactly what we thought it was when we hear them say that. It's bullshit. And the whole operation was bullshit. When you called in, they asked for two prompts. There was a prompt. They said, hit 1 if you're calling about something that's in the news now. Well, I did that. I hit 1. But then the only options they gave me were if I wanted to talk about January 6th. I guess they're still looking to pick people up. So I didn't have any prompts to answer at that point after hitting option number 1. So I called back again. And then option number 2 was if this could have people's lives in danger, because every time you say lone wolf and copycat, you're putting people's lives in danger. But nonetheless, it could have been something happening in real time, and I couldn't get through for over 55 minutes. So think about that, folks. And thank God that Kash Patel is coming in. Thank God that Pam Bondi is coming in. Thank God that President Trump is coming in. And for all the brain dead people with TDS that are just so besides themselves, they not only can't get over that they lost, but what they'll never understand, apparently, and it appears they never will understand, that they were just flat wrong on everything. And we don't have to go through all the issues. Second graders being told to have their penises cut off. I mean, look, if common sense, if they don't get it by now, chances are they're never going to get it. Let them stew in their juices of hatred. We've got a country to rebuild, and we have a culture to restore, and we have a pride to regain, and we have our damn traditions to exercise, and we're not going to give it up to Islamists, and we're not going to give it up to left-wing communists, socialists, anarchists, whatever the hell they are. They're not going to take it away from us. This is the Joe Citizen Show. I'm Roger Homefield. Thank you for being here.
To continue this call in English, press 1, 3. This is not a 911 service for taking emergency calls. For emergencies, please call 911. If you or someone you know are having thoughts of suicide.
What?
Please tell us in a sentence or two what federal violation or national security issue you are calling about.
I'm calling to respond to an invitation, see something, say something, and I have a statement.
If you are calling about writing or unlawful actions related to the events of the United States Capitol on January 6, 2021, please press.
I'm not calling about January 6th. None of the above. I'm calling see something, say something.
Or unlawful actions related to the events of the United States Capitol on January 6, 2021.
800, call FBI. If you see something, say something, call the FBI. Let's try it again, shall we?
Thank you for calling the FBI. To continue this call in English, press 1. For emergencies, please call 911. If you or someone you know are having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health crisis, or seeking mental health resources,
I'll
press
need it.
1. To help us process your call most efficiently, please tell us in a sentence or two what federal violation or national security issue you are calling about.
Islamic terror. I'm calling in response to the invitation to call. If you see something, say something, and I have a statement.
Thank you for your entry. Your expected wait time is over 5 minutes. Thank you for calling. Your call is very important to us. Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for calling. Thank you, thank you, thank you for calling. Thank you for calling.
Well, we're at 30 minutes now, and I have a very important song I have to finish writing for my deceased cat, Selena, but we'll continue to hold.
Thank you for calling.
As a musician, it's very difficult to listen to these same 4 bars repeat over and over again. They ought to be playing this for the prisoners at Gitmo.
Thank you for calling.
I may as well be calling in for Walmart. There's no difference.
Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling.
We're approaching 35 minutes. I hope they will at least take my statement and let me say what I'm saying. 35 minutes.
Thank you for calling.
It initially said 5 minutes.
Thank you for calling.
Well, 36 minutes so far. And after listening to this music, I'll be too brain dead to finish that song.
Thank you for calling.
What if this takes another half hour? I can't hang up now. It's too late. I hope the musicians playing this track are not FBI agents. It wouldn't bode too well.
Thank you for calling.
Just hit 40 minutes. See something, say something, call FBI. 800-1-800, call FBI.
Your call is very important to us and
I
will
can
be
see.
answered in the order it was received.
I shouldn't jump to conclusions, but it's hard not to get the feeling they're not very anxious to hear from me, or you, or anyone else. See something, say something? You getting the picture? I'll stay here all day if that's what it takes, folks. I did have a lot to do.
Your call is very important to us.
I didn't expect to spend my golden years doing this.
Thank you for calling.
We just hit 45 minutes, folks. See something, say something.
Your call is very important to us.
I can tell. Well, you have a lot of callers or very few people answering. Just is not very encouraging.
Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling.
Well, I would have been so much happier if there was just an answering machine. It would have been better than this.
Thank you for calling.
My battery's going to run out, folks.
Your call is very important to us.
Coming up to 52 minutes. Would you ever imagine if you call in to see something, say something, you'd be waiting for 52 minutes? No wonder we see what's going on. No wonder what's happening is happening.
Thank you for calling.
You gotta be kidding me.
Thank you for calling.
53 and a half minutes. I leave now to get the phone charger. That's when they'll answer.
Thank you for calling.
Hello. Sir, I'm calling in as invited to call 800, call FBI. If you see something, say something. So if you give me a moment, this will take less than a minute. May I proceed? And do I have your permission to record this call? Okay. Well, so I'm not going to record it.
He was framed by Hillary, FBI and NBC. A deplorable hoax, he was right all along. He was right about the wall. Open borders, fentanyl. Everybody walking across without a wall. Stranded in Afghanistan, left to face the Taliban. Never have we left our people behind. No, no. Don't tell us what to say. Don't tell us what not to say. Freedom of speech is the American way. So keep your hands off Christmas, the flag and our traditions. He was right about that, he was right all along. You may not wanna hear it, some of you may fear it, ended up right. He was right all along. You may not wanna hear it. Some of you may fear it. Trump always ended up right. He was right all along.